Okay guys, this is my current setup. As you can see, this is a green screen, there's a monitor, and that's my camera where I mount it. And if you see, there's a light, and there's another table which I used to use for unboxing. This table is going to go out now, so that what we'll be doing is we'll be figuring out how to move that table here, because I got a new table which I'm going to set up, and we'll be using this big ass tripod over there so that there'll be a better clarity in the picture which I was losing for some time. This I'm just going to keep it as it is, as there is no problem with it. It is set properly, so only this side is going to change. So once I go ahead and change this table out, I will move that table here and put a new table there where we will have some distance between me and the table as well as the tripod to get at this thing. This is a 5 camera setup. Like you can see, one over here, one I have just removed it, 2, 3 is over there, 4 is over there, and 5th camera is the DSLR. So let's check how we can utilize this, and if we can eliminate this light and put it somewhere here or something to make it better. Okay guys, you had gone ahead and seen the old table and the old design and everything. Now this is the new table which I've set up over there, and you can see like the camera will be kept there, and there's the light, and that's the overhead camera, and there's another side camera over there. And on this table there's a right hand side camera over here, there's a light over here, there's a ring light and an umbrella just for the design. And my system is kept here with the speaker, and there's a mic in this table and as well as in that table. And you do have a keyboard here, and you have a headphone stand, but there are no wires down there. And the same thing, if you see over here, there are two or three wires which are just these wires which are visible above, and the mic wire, and this is the LED strip which you can see. And below there are no wires seen at all. Everything is under the sleeve which I showed you in my live other day when I did a live telecast. So everything is covered, and the junction box is in that, and nothing looks out of the place, and there are no wires going down. This is the UPS where all the wires are connected to, and that is connected to a junction box where the internet and the junction box are connected to the wall behind here. And that's the green screen you can see. And now I'm going to show you how the cable is managed below the table. Just give me a minute. So if you see below the table, you'll be able to see there's a sleeve over here by which the wire is connected to the CPU, and the wires are covered over here. And if you see over here is a rack over here by which the wires are going through. I'll try to get a better view of that. And over here there's just 2-3 wires hanging, and there's a junction box stuck onto the table, and there are no wires down. I'm actually lying down over here and no wires. And if you see to the right hand side over here, there's another sleeve which is managing the wires, and nothing is out of the place over here, and all the wires are connected behind. There's just one wire which is going from down, and that is the main HDMI wire and the power wire. If you see this big fat wire is the HDMI wire which is going through to the capture card. Apart from that, there are no other wires. Now let me show you from the other side of the table also how it looks. So the only things which are supposed to be kept is a speaker, Bluetooth speaker. There'll be another plant which will be coming over here. There's a USB over here which is giving connection to this camera. That's the overhead camera as well as the side camera. And there's another USB over here and here, just for connection. Everything is jotted with the table with just the normal clips, wire clips, and the wire is the light wire will be connected below the desk to the junction box. And if you see this wire, this will be connected to the camera when the camera is fit, and this wire will be connected as an HDMI to the camera. So they are just kept as a side wires over here. Nothing else is out of space over here. And there's just some junk which I have to take off. And by this I'll be controlling all my cameras. If you can see, cam 1, cam 2, cam 3, cam 4, cam 5, and on all the cameras I can record, I can pause, and some other effects are there in that. Even the countdown display and the virtual cam can be accessed by this. I have just made it myself. And here is the speaker. The wire you can see over there, the wire is hanging down. I just had to place it over there, but it will be high because we do need that much length in order to sit down and do a live stream or anything. And this is the headphone which I'll be using, not the black one. And on this side of the table, the only thing you can see is a normal Mauna mic, same as this mic. And you just see a keyboard and speakers, and there's another USB which is going down to the CPU. So I've totally used two USBs as main USBs, that's it. And the third one, I'm not even using it now, I'm just keeping it for emergency purposes because of this the day in the slots. And there are no extra wires hanging out, everything is covered by the sleeves everywhere. And below the table there are no wires which you can see apart from this wire which I'll be taking off later. And below this table also you're not able to see any wires because everything is packed in a sleeve. And below this table I had showed you how the wires are going through. So it's a clean setup. The only thing is the light has to be kept like this. And if you see over here, here's the umbrella stand as I showed you. And below that is the normal ring light which is giving me light from the right. And that is giving me light from the left. And here you have the fingers camera for the right. And this camera also is a fingers cam, and that's a Zebronics camera. As you had seen earlier how my setup was looking, this setup is a little bit different than that, but it's kind of modernish setup with minimum dirt or anything around. And even the scene angles are better than the previous few videos which I was making because only my face was coming very close. That's why I got that table to make the face a little bit proper, where I can even see a little bit of till my torso and the face doesn't look like a giant face on the camera. And we do have a 3-point lighting as I showed you. That's the one light, second light, and the third light is this. And I do have a small fan there for my air because while shooting we cannot switch on the top fan or anything like that. So it's as simple as that. I hope you enjoyed this video regarding the normal setup. We'll be cleaning it and polishing this more. When I do my next live, I'll be showing you how the studio looks that time also. And I'll just tell you the cost of all these things. The sleeve cost me around just 500 bucks in total. I had cut and placed it in various places. The box cost me about 500 bucks. I just got some 3M tape also. That cost about 200 bucks only. This RGB is coming for 200-300 bucks, that's it. And the rack which I showed you below the table, the black rack, it charged for about 445 or something rupees, that's it. And normal USB hubs charge only 300 to 400 bucks, which you can buy this. I have 3.1 hubs, you can go ahead and get that. And that's it. It's for cable management, I didn't use much more than that. 100-200 rupees stuff only max for all this rubber cable manager, the normal strap hold or anything. Even if you have like this type of strap holes, you can get for about 200 bucks, 7 pieces or something like that. So you don't need to get actually expensive stuff for this. You can do it by cheap stuff also. Thanks for watching, and if you do like videos like this, please do like and subscribe for the channel. And until next time, this is Kamal and you're watching Kamal Tech Vlog, and you have a wonderful day.